The steel gate opens slowly. There is no applause. Only the sound of hammers, rivets, hydraulic presses, and metal being forced to obey. This is not where an ordinary aircraft is born. This is where the B-24 Liberator takes shape. A giant of aluminum created not to impress, but to endure the impossible. In the early 1940s, the United States faces a brutal dilemma. War demands numbers. Not prototypes. Not promises. Absolute mass production. The skies over Europe and the Pacific must be filled with something that can fly farther, carry more bombs, and return, even when wounded. The B-17 was tough. But the B-24 Liberator was different. The consolidated aircraft factories never sleep. Assembly lines stretch like industrial railroads. At the heart of the design lies a radical choice: the Davis high aspect ratio wing, engineered for maximum efficiency. Less drag. Greater range. Heavier payload. Every inch of that wing was calculated to steal miles from the enemy. Men and women work side by side. Many had never seen an airplane up close. Now they are building hundreds of them. Every rivet is a gamble. Every weld, a life. The B-24 rises before them like an industrial creature. Wide fuselage. Reinforced landing gear. 4 Pratt & Whitney R-1830 engines roaring like caged beasts. The Liberator was never meant to be beautiful. It was meant to keep going. Inside, there is no comfort. Only cold metal. The smell of oil. The constant howl of wind forcing itself through every seam. Crews live inside this machine for hours at sub-zero temperatures, trapped in a capsule that can turn into a coffin at any moment. The glass nose offers wide visibility and almost no protection. The tail vibrates under enemy fire. The Browning .50 caliber machine guns are not decorative. They are the only barrier between the crew and the void. The Liberator flies where others cannot. Across oceans. Against oil fields. Hunting submarines in the Atlantic. Delivering destruction over impossible distances. And when it returns torn apart. Holes in the wings. Engines failing. Men far too quiet. But it returns. Inside the factory, no one sees the combat. They only see numbers rising. 1,000. 5,000. 10,000. By the end of the war, the world understands. No heavy bomber was produced in greater numbers than the B-24 Liberator. Not because it was perfect, but because it was relentless. The B-24 did not win the war alone. But without it, the sky would have belonged to the enemy for far longer. When the factory lights finally shut down, the echo of metal remains. Because machines like this do not disappear. They become history.